Episode 46 of the Ill-Informed Podcast. That's
Hey,
You're fresh out the oven, fresh out the gate.
hush puppies, biscuits, fresh out.
And we're back. We're bringing them to you, live from the studio. Once again, it's an absolute pleasure to be here.
The Ill-Informed studio, of course. What else would this be? This ain't the Femme Fiasco studio.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
way different.
Definitely not.
No.
That's way
It's
different.
our own
yeah.
individual site. Offsite, offshore.
Offshore bank
No.
accounts.
We got a
We
few of
have
them.
them.
Just because we're so rich, we have to for tax reasons. You guys get it.
But you didn't hear that from us, of course.
As we're posting it, saying it. But you didn't hear that from us.
But we don't really care who hears about it. About our offshore bank accounts.
What's the government going to do?
Yeah.
Whoa, it's in Sweden. You're going to tell Sweden to stop it?
To Stockholm. Right.
Do you think they're going to get Stockholm Syndrome? I bet you they do. The government's going to be like, well, we kind of like this guy now.
Yeah.
Develop Stockholm for you. Now
Page.
we're offshore page.
For you page on TikTok showing them videos how Sweden is so good, and they go, Stockholm time.
When's the last time you've heard of someone with Stockholm Syndrome?
Wasn't it in Utah? That one chick who got found in a storage unit or something in the woods?
When was the last time you heard of Stockholm Syndrome? Wasn't it in Utah?
But
That's a real thing, though.
a storage unit in the woods.
Yeah, there was like a... I think there was like a girl...
There's just like a...
No, well, it was not just like...
There's an extra space storage in the woods.
Like, this guy had put a girl in a storage unit and, like, had it, like, just in the woods. I don't remember the exact details of the case.
Huh.
But they just... I'm pretty sure she either
But it
escaped
wasn't
or they
like
just found her.
It wasn't like a public storage or anything like that?
No,
No,
it was, like,
extra
in the
space.
woods.
Not
Okay.
extra
Not
space.
extra space. But... I'm pretty sure she had Stockholm Syndrome. She was like, I hate you for taking me away from my husband.
And she
I'd
goes,
be
oh, wait, I
pissed.
love you.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd be fucking pissed.
Well, you don't know if you'll get
Wait.
Stockholm.
But I'd be like, yo, I'm in this public storage out here in the middle of fucking the forest.
I'm up in this extra space storage.
Stuck here.
Cause you are just like literally like hiking through the forest. You just like see an abandoned public storage. It's like hundreds of storage units just going.
You go in there.
Just going.
There's like one receptionist
one-
at the desk. It's like, yeah, just come on in.
She's yeah, come
What
on
number
in.
are you? I'll get your keys.
And then they open the Stockholm one that says Stockholm Syndrome.
They opened the Stockholm one.
Stockholm Syndrome
And I
unit.
think that's in Utah.
Yeah.
The Stockholm.
No, it was.
When was the last time you heard of it? I think it's in Utah.
I feel like people say Stockholm a lot, even though it doesn't really make sense in the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like saying Marty McFly or like something like that. It just doesn't make sense, you know?
Do people say that?
Yeah, like they're all just like, oh, Marty McFly. You never heard
I've
anyone say
always
that.
heard people say Marty McFly.
Yeah, he's with me.
I've heard like "Hello McFly," but I've never heard people just go "Marty McFly."
No, it's a thing.
It's a thing for sure.
Since when? It's 2000.
Like since the movie came out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Since 2000.
No, since the Back to the Future movie came out. When did it come out? Like 1990?
1932.
32? Oh.
And Doc's like the oldest dude alive still.
Mm-hmm.
But Marty's the one
Still?
that gets whatever the Pan disease he has.
Oh.
What's it called? Parkinson's.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's real though. He does actually have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, it wasn't
I thought you said that like in the movies.
No.
I was like, no, that's a real thing. What's his name? Bruce Willis. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Insane.
I don't think he can talk.
He's got like a what is it, like a thing that's like very similar to dementia, but it's not because
Yeah, like I don't think he can talk anymore. I think he forgot how or something like that.
Yeah.
But he can't anymore. Which is sad because I like Die Hard 1 and 2.
It seems as though all the popular, like Jim Carrey, like nothing's wrong with him per se, but I feel like all the ones, like the old actors, or the really good actors that were younger in their days, they're all older now. So it's like,
Yeah,
they're all kind of coming up with something.
Yeah, we're kind of at the end of an era for a lot of them.
Let's see, Jim Carrey, Bruce Willis, What's his name on?
Jim Carrey's not dead though.
He's not. Neither is Bruce Willis.
Yeah, but he might as well be. He's going to die. He's like in the process of dying.
But he's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead, but like, you know.
And neither is
he's
Marty
knocking on
McFly.
heaven's
What is
door.
his name?
Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who else? Has
There's plenty.
There's plenty with Stockholm.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them with Stockholm
This
syndrome.
syndrome
Syndrome.
from Incredibles. He's like a new
I'm a
character.
syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
The syndrome.
The syndrome. But yeah. Who else? I feel like there's
Okay,
plenty
we
more.
could go on.
Betty
and
White
on.
just recently died. It
Who?
was like Betty White.
I thought you said Baby White.
Baby White just
You know
died.
that popular actor, Baby White? Alright.
I don't think it was like super recently, but it was like within the past 2 years, I think.
Kevin James.
He's not dead.
I know he's just listing old people
Kevin James isn't old.
because he said Jim Carrey.
Kevin James is not
Well,
old.
Jim Carrey's not that much older than Kevin James.
No, he's like at least 20 years old.
Okay, what?
No, 20
There's
years
no
older.
shot Jim Carrey is 20 years older than Kevin James.
Alright.
I thought we were talking about like old actors who are dying,
How
not just naming.
Well, he named
actors.
Jim Carrey, and he's not
I
dying.
don't know why he said Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's 50.
Kevin James has got to be like 75.
So he's not Kevin James. Kevin James isn't 30.
Yeah, no.
Kevin James is 36.
When he was doing King of Queens, he was like 12 or something.
59
Whoa, he's older.
by 9 years?
That's kind of wild.
Who was it? You that said 20 years, Kaija?
Wait, are we fucked in the silly brain?
Kind of makes sense. Have you seen Jim Carrey in the 90s versus Kevin James in the 90s?
Have you seen Jim Carrey now compared to Kevin James now?
I mean, yeah, Kevin James looks awesome because he is awesome.
Oh wow, you're saying Jim Carrey's not awesome?
He is awesome, but Jim Carrey also looks.
Oh,
fun.
Jim Carrey's 62. Who did I look up?
I don't know.
Did you see who was 50 that I looked up?
So they're 3 years apart.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey is older, but only
Who
by
did
3
you
years.
Look up then.
I don't know.
Why did I think Jim Carrey was 50? He goes, Jim Carrey's 50. We all go, whoa,
Is there
no
another
way.
Jim Carrey?
Just look up different Jim Carrey aged 50.
No, dude, I don't know what I looked up. That was weird.
Different Jim Carrey, age 50.
Who is he?
Who is he? See if it'll pull up. Google's got the answer
It's
to
just,
everything.
it's just like this accountant. Just an accountant.
His Facebook page.
Hey, local accountant.
Jim Carrey, 50 years old.
Local accountant.
It pulls up a billboard of him doing this. It says local accountant on the billboard.
50 years old.
Wait, do the face again. Do the face again. So it's more duck lips. Like, yeah, there you go.
Local accountant, Jim Carrey,
Local
50 years old.
50 years old, brown eyes. Wacky
He like
facial
surprisingly actually looks like Jim Carrey too.
Sultry and sweet.
You get there and he does like the crazy facial expressions while doing your account.
He's like, nice to meet you, Jim Carrey, sultry and sweet,
What's up? I'm Jim Carrey, aged 50. I'm the accountant.
aged 50,
Aged 50.
12 years younger than the real Jim Carrey. But what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
What can you do? Hey, I'm Jim Carrey, the accountant. Maybe you know me from my billboards,
Maybe you know me from the movie Liar Liar, Bruce Almighty.
or maybe the mask.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty, low-key fuck, dude.
Evan Almighty's better.
Evan Almighty also kind of fuck.
I would not go as far as to say it's
No, it's
better.
not. It's significantly worse, actually.
But it's okay.
It's still got
It's a fun movie.
Jim
Steve Carell.
Carrey
Yeah,
in
Steve
it.
Carell. It's like he's Moses or whatever, right?
Yeah, he builds
He's building-
Moses' ark.
Yeah. Is it Moses?
No, it's fucking
Noah.
The
Jesus
Noah's
Christ.
ark. Yeah,
Whoa.
Moses' ark.
Moses' ark.
You know him.
You know what's weird? In both of them, weren't they both journalists?
They worked at the same place.
No. Evan Almighty and Bruce Almighty don't have like the same cinematic universe.
Isn't Evan the dude that he worked with that was kind of a cunt?
I thought
Steve Carell was in Bruce Almighty. And
Yeah,
he
he
worked
was.
in the same
He was the
building.
news anchor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
And Morgan Freeman
Was God.
is God again.
In real life.
Yeah,
Shit.
That's why when you die, you will hear Morgan Freeman talking to you.
I'm okay with that. That's a calming voice. But it also could be intimidating. What if he's like, "You're a little bitch,
You're going to hell, you freak."
freak," and then you start falling down, and then he's like, "Just kidding, you're coming back up." And he does that. You see him do that. But
You're
Just
falling.
kidding,
You're
come
going
back up.
down.
He's not
Just
lifting
kidding.
you
You're
or
going
anything.
back
He's
up.
just
What does this second topic say? I kept staring at it. I can't read what that says.
Mark loves casinos. I showed Zach a little bit of this. This is my favorite. This is my creator of the week, if you as you would say.
Ill-informed creator of the week.
Mark loves casinos.
He's taking over the deal of the day. If you remember that bit.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
The deal of the day. We did that for one episode.
One episode.
It was like the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, wasn't it?
Never done
All right,
again.
so who's the influencer of the day or whatever?
So Mark loves casinos. From what I can gather, is just a really lovable guy, and he has merch. He does cameos. I think he has like 160 something thousand subscribers on Instagram. So he's not big as you would say, but still definitely go give him a follow because man hits crazy bonuses
Yeah.
on these slots machines.
Give Mark Loves Gambling or Casinos. Mark Loves Casinos a follow.
Niche
deserves
internet micro celebrity.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
You may see some of my comments. Some of my comments on his page have blown up.
Yeah. You ever throw out a comment on someone's post and they actually respond to it?
Yeah,
It
he
makes,
responds.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, this is why he's my favorite creator right now.
He
He
sounds.
engages with his audience.
Yes.
Yeah. He's kind of freaks me out. I'm being 100% honest with you, dude.
He freaks you out.
A little bit. You know how like long leg? I haven't seen long legs, but I've seen clips from like trailers and shit, and it kind of reminds me of that. How he talks. That's freaky.
So, if he creeps Zach out, go give him a look on wherever.
I mean, I love him to death. God bless him.
and
But he
tell me if he creeps you guys out as well,
It's
or
just
if
a
he's
little-
just a looking like a little nerd, lovable guy type of guy.
I mean, I love him nonetheless. He's just a little creepy.
Creepy,
voice is
non
just-
creepy.
His voice freaks me out. What do you think? You haven't seen him?
I haven't seen him.
Should we show him?
Show him a little bit. Just so we show him at least like how he talks. Just how he talks is the main reason I think he's freaky.
$300, 360 a spin, Frankenstein. Let's see how this goes.
I don't find it creepy.
It's eerie.
Watch when he hits the bonus.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
I don't know. It's
There's
He's
nothing
not
creepy
creepy.
about him.
It's-
Bro's hitting bonuses.
I'm proud of him, and I'm jealous of him that he's hitting those bonuses.
If you hit a $6,000 bonus, I can guarantee you'd be talking like that.
Holy fucking shit!
Holy fucking shit! No,
I wish I would hit bonuses like that though. If I had to hit a bonus, I would talk like that every day.
like if that was your brand
Mm-hmm.
and you were hitting casual
Go
bonuses
for it.
like that, yeah.
Freaked out the occasional person on the internet. So what?
Let's see how this goes.
Freak out the occasional Zach Fisher on the internet.
Yeah, see how it goes. I don't have. Oh, did you guys ever? This is kind of all really off topic. But I don't know why it came to me. Did you ever see those videos that were like top 10 scariest videos found on the dark web?
No.
Did you ever watch those? Like Mr. Nightmare videos or anything like that?
I know Mr. Nightmare, but he's just like, what does he go like? These videos will create you, or something like that.
Well, he does like more.
The dude with the mustache,
uh,
the black mustache, Mr. Nightmare,
I don't know if you.
or
I
Mr.
don't think
Maybe
Mr.
he's like Mr. something else, but
Yeah.
he's like on TikTok. The guy I'm thinking of.
Mr. Nightmare's an OG YouTuber who does like horror story narrations, but he does ones that are like he doesn't do them specifically, but he does ones that are like top 10 scariest voicemails.
Oh, I was
or-
thinking of the Morbid Facts guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. But you guys really haven't. They were pretty popular. It was like top 10 scariest dark web videos.
Mm-mm.
You ever seen the video of like the dude who's like eating soup, and then he's like in a room by himself and he's eating soup, and like these two dudes in, I don't know, like college mascot suits almost, are like watching him, and then as soon as one starts running at the dude for eating soup, it just stops, and they were like, "This
That's
is number
so
10 of the
scary.
scariest videos found on the dark web."
Does not sound
scary-
And I
familiar.
was, and I was like, "Nah, I'm
Doesn't
not."
You know
sound very
what's probably
scary
the
either.
scariest
Find it.
videos on the dark web are the ones where people are literally getting killed because
Yeah.
videos of that on the dark web, you know.
There's videos of that on Instagram.
That's
Yeah.
actually so true. That's actually
You're talking about the scariest is like a dude's eating soup with mascots watching him.
Yeah, like,
No, you get most videos you'd find on the dark web are probably scarier than that.
It's like you go on the dark web. It's just a bunch of furry fucking videos now. Mascots.
It's super tame
Dark
now.
web gone furry web.
Super soup tamed.
Super
Like eating
soup
soup.
tamed.
While the
Super tamed while the
furries-
mascots are watching
Yep.
dark web videos.
not mascots, furries.
Furries. Sorry.
No
They
more
don't like
dark
to be
web.
called mascots.
Furry web. Overhaul furry web. No dark.
No
Just
dark.
furry.
If you were furry,
It sounds like you're like calling out like video game shout outs right there.
no furry,
No furry, all dark.
all dark.
Wait, video game shoutouts?
Yeah, like you're just
They
like no
call
furry,
outs.
no furry,
Oh.
no furry, all dark.
All dark coming on me.
Wait,
Sorry.
video game shout outs? Oh.
Zacho is always the first one to make it sexual.
Sorry. It was right there. It was a T-ball.
Coming on me.
Wait, what did you not get about video game shout outs?
I thought you were saying like I was shouting out video games. I was like, what are you talking about?
You want to shout out some video games real quick?
You know, no dark, furry web.
no dark
Games of the
furry
year.
web.
Top two games of the year.
You know, it sounds like you're shouting out video games right now.
Oh my god. I used to watch those scary videos all the time. I don't know why. But I don't like horror movies.
Me neither.
But I
Every
watch a
time I
video.
think of a YouTube scary video, it's just
The
number
creepy
15. Burger King foot lettuce.
Were you about to say fetish?
Foot fungus is what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Foot fungus.
Burger King foot fetish.
Okay, that'd be even worse.
What is a foot fetish employee making your meal?
Think about a guy who wants to lick toes assembling your burger.
Ooh.
No, for me.
No, for me.
Assembling your burger.
I think I might have already said this on the podcast, but people who have a foot fetish, there's like their brains are wired physically different than everyone else's. It's like a real thing.
Are they closer to a normal person or a psychopath is the question.
I think they're closer to psychopath.
No.
So they all have webbed feet?
Yep, they all do.
Every single foot finish.
Finish.
Every single foot fetish.
Every time you finish on a foot, you get webbed feet.
Because you're spraying the webs on the feet.
Yeah. So it's the foot finish.
This is going to be one of the worst episodes for people to listen to, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we saw a foot finish.
Oh. You won't believe what type of finish we saw.
It's always Zach too. We always use your name. Zach has a foot finish.
You won't believe what type of finish Zach has.
I literally looked at it. I was like, we've never used a name in a title besides yours. Oh no, we used Jake's once. It was for Jake's heart palpitations.
Yeah.
What ones have we done just for my name? I know we have like we like
Zach's like dirty secret or something.
I know we've done like Zach gets. Did we do
Zach gets back shots.
Zach gets back shots as one. Well,
And
the
the one that
last
just
one,
came
you won't
out.
believe what Zach said.
Yeah, you won't believe what Zach said. Zach gets back shots. There's got to be more.
Yeah.
Zach King is that's a different Zach. Zach King though.
Featuring Zach Adams.
It is in there. Featuring Zach Bautista.
So there's Zach technically.
Where is it? Zach's Dirty Pleasure. And then just Jake's heart palpitations.
I think we should name this one You Won't Believe Zach's Finish.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it.
Zach's foot finish.
Zach's foot finish.
Oh, bro, I got sweat stains. Can you see?
I've been sweating myself, bruh.
Can you see?
You can see like one streak.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
Clothes
I am
off.
getting so hot. I want to
Fan.
take my clothes off.
This is fucking stupid. This is probably one of the worst episodes we've done.
I don't
Here,
know what
let's hit Dexter. You guys
No. Let's hit Cody.
yeah.
So we have like a real thing to talk about.
Dexter's not real.
Dexter's not real.
I wish Dexter Morgan was real.
My name is Dexter. Dexter Morgan.
So
Hello,
at
Dexter
this point in time,
Morgan.
we're gonna hit Cody.
Bam! Cody of the variety.
As you may know.
I don't know anything about this, so someone else is going to have to lead the way here.
Go ahead and lead the way, Zach.
All right, I'm going to lead the way here. Go ahead and lead us off, guys.
So we all know about what has currently transpired with the TMG podcast.
Heavy
Word of the
word,
day.
yeah,
Word of the day.
Yep. If you go as far as to search up Cody Co on YouTube, you can see that he hasn't posted for about a little over a month since the allegations
Resurfaced.
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
No, you already did transpired.
So what's going to be your word of the day?
No. It'll be organic.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
point it out if we hear one.
So Cody hasn't posted for a month on any of his channels. Let's see. What's his podcast called?
Tiny Meat Gang.
No, like his
Insanely Chill.
Insanely Chill hasn't posted for a month. The last one was actually with Jimmy Tatro.
Who's that?
You don't know who Jimmy Tatro is? He's on Real Bros of Simi Valley. Where else did Jimmy?
Is he Xavier?
Have you seen 22 Jump Street?
Yeah, okay, I know you're talking
He's
about.
the dude with the red hair a little
Okay,
bit.
gotcha.
So he's Xavier and Simi?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's Xavier.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so none of his accounts have posted for well over a month. And then same went with TMG, the one that he does, the podcast that he does with Noel. And what was it, like 2 days ago? Noel releases a podcast, basically just like telling everyone that, they were doing the whole studio. Cody stepped down. Cody's not going to be a part of like the day-to-day operations of the fucking podcast anymore. And
Changed the intro.
the intro got changed.
did they really?
Yeah, because the intro has a lot of Cody's voice in it.
Yeah.
And he's like, look at all those fucking chickens and all that shit.
What they changed?
It literally just goes and it just fades out into TMG.
You know how they do like the
any of it.
beeping noise?
Oh, yeah.
It just does that and it shows the TMG logo.
From what I picked up, it looked like Noel was
Disheveled.
like,
Word of the day.
you
Word
don't
of the
see
day.
Noel be serious like all that often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He's Stonewall, but he's not serious.
he's not Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stonewall Jackson for you.
He I say disheveled because like he had not saying I do good with my facial hair, but he had a somewhat grown out beard that wasn't like trimmed.
And he grew hair, which is
yeah,
Noel's like he does it sometimes, but
which is common when you're under stress. You don't take care of your facial hair so much, guys. That's like one of the first things is like, this guy's got a beard, but it looks like shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Like mine right now.
you just need to shave it. Same with me.
Yeah,
I
we
just
all need to shave it.
Yeah. This is the scruff pod right now.
I'm just lazy. But no, I saw like, jeez, when I saw that, first thing I thought, I'm like, yo, his fucking facial hair looks unkempt as shit.
yeah.
And yeah, he didn't say directly, but it was basically just like, yep, we're done with Cody.
Yeah, he was talking singular, like, this is like pretty much saying this is like he will be going in the direction that he wants his podcast to go in, instead of like we would love this for our show. He would say we would love this for my show or for my podcast.
Yeah, and it's like I appreciate all the support you've given us, or whatever,
given me and the
he's done.
podcast.
No, I mean he's done, and I would appreciate. It's not like he really needs to at this point. He's pretty much screwed, and it's not going to help him at all. But I would appreciate Cody saying literally anything about it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just weird. He just like dropped off the face of the earth,
Yeah.
never to be seen again.
That's what me and Jake were talking about. It's like we literally grew up almost with this fucking influencer, quote unquote, if you would say, from Vine, and we knew a little bit of Noel from Vine, but not as much of as much as Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to see you have merch from TMG.
I have TMG merch.
I have TMG merch, and I'd have just one from Cody Ko's website actually.
Is it that one where it was like retro 80s style kind of one?
Just said Co on it.
Yeah, and it's got like the 80s style font and shit, and it's
I
like
think
bright
so.
colors.
Yeah, mine
I
was
have
like
the same one in pink, but it's too small. Got holes in it and
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, same.
just crazy. I think it's crazy watching him watch what had transpired one more time
Word of the day.
for him after all of this had happened, really, because I mean, you can go from building it like what he did with TMG and his own YouTube channel, basically. What was he at? He's at like 8 million or something, isn't he?
Who, Noel?
Cody.
I don't know.
Like he's got a lot.
I
He's
don't
got
know.
a substantial amount of followers.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm sure a lot of his followers are thinking like this too. It's just crazy to see the fall off and literally for it to be like, oh, he's only going up from here, and then this all just fucking.
Well, and it was like it was kind of crazy because like at the peak where it was like they had a whole studio and they would have other podcasts come to their studio and they'd have like they were branching off and like you know what I'm saying, like at their actual peak he just disappeared.
Right. It's like
Millionaire Mindset, a whole bunch of things under the TMG
it's
productions.
like with H3H3, he stopped making strictly content on his channel to transition into the podcasting, and now that's all he does is podcasting.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do like his own channel videos and shit like that. For his own channel, I meant. But like Cody was the opposite, where he completely just fucking stopped everything.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, he's just off the face of the earth now.
The most recent like public viewing of Cody was when he did that DJ set in Vegas.
Was that during all this thing?
Yeah, because everybody was like, "This is a crazy apology if that's what he's doing," because he was playing that Justin Bieber song.
Baby.
I'm
Too late
sorry
now to say sorry.
I
sorry.
thought that was a joke. I did
Not
not know
Baby.
that was a real thing.
I don't think it is like I don't think he was doing it to be
No.
like, "This is my apology."
I don't
but
think he
people
was
were making
either.
a joke as if that was
Yeah.
the case.
Maybe he was trying to break the ice a little bit, but
did not work.
Yeah, there's no such thing in this scenario. You just kind of have to talk.
You gotta rip the Band-Aid off, which I guess he's not doing.
I mean,
it's good thing that he did step down though, because I overheard from, I think it was like some other online like post from someone that's kind of connected with TMG, but they were basically saying that like Noel was debating like just stepping down, and if Cody didn't, and just like not doing it at all.
yeah.
So
you don't
if-
want to have to lose both of them.
yeah. But now I can't tell if Noel is more like, oh, I'm stuck with this and I have to do this because he kind of feels obligated to like keep going for the followers, or if it's of like I'm glad he did that. Now I'm gonna take what I want. Like I can't tell what he wants.
I'm sure he'll see it in like whoever the new co-host is.
It looks like it's just gonna be a guest, whatever guest.
I think it's his podcast now.
Yeah.
Like he just took it over basically, and he's gonna go interview all the guests that he finds funny or like relevant or whatever you want.
Huh. That's fine. I think I went to see Noah Mueller live. I think he's funny.
Oh, he's funny for sure.
It seems though, I get what you're saying. It seems as if in the first episode he did without Cody that he like almost doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, he was very monotone about it, and I can't tell if that's what I'm saying. I can't tell if it was because he didn't want to do it or because of what's happening to begin with.
I'm sure it's a little mix of both. You know, he probably doesn't want to do it because he's done it for so long with him, but then also he kind of has an obligation to.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that podcast, I don't know how many followers it has, but it's got a huge fan base.
Oh yeah.
Like, if that can just strictly be yours now, why not?
Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, he will definitely run the whatever the fuck that has all those podcasts under it. Tiny Meat Gang Productions or whatever.
Yeah.
If he doesn't continue with the actual Tiny Meat Gang podcast, all the other ones will still be there. He'll run that shit for sure.
It's sad to see the music stuff too now.
Yeah.
Like I recently watched what's it called? Broke Bitch? Is that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recently watched that music video and I don't know, I was like, this is just kind of weird seeing this now. It's weird just to see any of the videos with them together now.
It doesn't
Because especially now that it's been like public where they're like, we don't.
I don't want to say
associate
it
with him
taints it
anymore.
because like Noel's in it and like Noel's still good. Like still a good dude. Obviously,
As far as we know.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah.
gonna say. We don't know anything through the face of the internet.
Fucking
but
hopefully he is.
That's the one thing about, as people call it, parasocial relationships. I don't think I have a parasocial relationship with Cody necessarily. I am sad because I enjoy his videos. But everybody, when they like a celebrity, a YouTuber, whatever, anybody on the internet or that they don't know personally, I find it odd that people just assume that they're a good person. And I guess in some way I did, but I never actively thought, Cody's a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about him other than his videos.
that's
and
true.
You can always put on an act for an hour. Pretty easy to do that.
Yeah.
Actors
We're
do it for a
doing right
job.
now, so.
And people say that acting is any brain dead person could act, is what people say, at least in show business.
Real quick, while you're on the topic, I've heard of some actors that get like so, like not addicted to acting, but they like almost fall into this like they feel like they have to act all the time.
Like where they feel like they're the character
Yeah.
actually.
And they like and they want to just like instead of them just talking normally or like talking from the heart, it's like it's all this like
It's just
it's
an act.
acting. Yeah.
They're
It's
what's
crazy.
his name? Austin Butler, the dude who did Elvis. You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
Him trying to be and sound like Elvis made it so the point where he legitimately could not stop talking like Elvis after he was finished filming.
It's like almost forms that habit.
Yeah, like he like could not. I think he had to get a vocal instructor just for him to talk normal again, and he still kind of has the little hinges of
Yeah.
um
Like deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like weird southernness that he never had before.
Shit's strange.
And then like what's his name? Heath Ledger.
Oh
literally,
yeah.
like, freaked out because he thought he was the Joker and killed himself.
Heath Ledger's is a crazy one. That one we should actually like get into. I don't know much about it, so we'd have to like.
Well, I mean, it's just like the Joker curse, which is, I feel like he's like the third one. I don't know. Me saying that feels really wrong.
All
The third one that killed themselves because they played the Joker.
No, I feel
'Cause
like
that-
it's like
he was the third Joker. Is what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Well, there
the
was
third
Jack Nicholson.
Uh huh.
There, I feel like there was one other before.
Yeah, there was.
Him.
I don't remember his
Heath
name though,
Ledger
but I
was
know
there.
for sure there was another one.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah, there's got to be another one, right? Because Jack Nicholson
For-
was a while ago.
But apparently, like everyone who plays the Joker is like
They're like
they're like
they literally
weird
go
afterwards.
clinically insane.
Yeah, they're like
afterwards.
mega weird afterwards. And especially in this case, he was like,
Well, I'm crazy,
I'm
baby.
crazy, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just
Who was the one right after Heath Ledger? Because it's not. He was the one
Jared
in
Leto.
Suicide
Jared
Squad.
Leto. What are we talking about? Suicide Squad?
We've had this conversation. I thought we were talking about Jay Leno. Remember that?
Oh yeah. Suicide Squad sucked.
Okay.
Harley Quinn though.
Oh, okay. So, Mark Hamill. Was Mark Hamill after Nicholson?
Was he live? Was he a
Or
real?
was he just?
I think he was just
the
animated.
voice, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mark Hamill. Show me a picture.
he's Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
I'm ill-informed.
Caesar Romero. He was live action. I remember
Yeah,
seeing
but
him.
that was like in the 20s.
That was before Nicholson. Troy Baker. I'm assuming that's just.
Who's the most current one?
voice.
That did
The most current.
the one
I
that
don't-
literally the
Joaquin
movie that's
Phoenix.
just called Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh,
But there's
okay.
another one that's in the Batman now, with Robert Pattinson. Another person is playing the Joker in that one.
Harvey Dent. And then you remember that scene in
Harvey Dent.
and then he's like Harvey Dent's like laying down on the thing, and the joke you can clearly tell it's the Joker, the one with what's his name?
Bane.
No, the one with what's his name? The one that plays the Joker.
Well, which one?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Heath
What's his
Ledger?
Heath Ledger. The Dark Knight Rises.
That's Bane.
What's the one? The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight. Then, when he like Harvey Dent's like laying down in the fucking like hospital bed because of everything that happened, and like you can clearly tell it's the Joker, but he's just got like the mask on.
Yeah, he takes the mask
Takes
off.
the
He's
mask-
just freak.
Get
Get away from me!
Okay, real quick. I got a list.
Then
We
he
got
turns him and he's on his side.
for live action
live.
Jokers.
Tills you die.
Live action Jokers. I got the list. Okay. First was Caesar Romero. Okay, and then there was someone in between them. Not in between them. Then there's Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
There's someone in between him and Ledger, but it's a TV show, Birds of Prey. Roger Stoneburner.
Boo, Roger Stoneburner.
Yeah, and then it's Heath Ledger. Then Jared Leto, and then Joaquin Phoenix.
You know where I think they could have gone a little bit better with Batman?
The newest one?
With all of them.
Okay. Word, let me hear it.
Where's Robin? Where's his sidekick, bro?
Well, they had Robin in the, what was it, the Michael Keaton ones, and it was not good.
Was not good at all.
Didn't they have Robin when Nicholson was the Joker? Wasn't Robin in that? I don't know who did Batman in those ones, but
I think Michael Keaton.
really,
Right?
Maybe.
I mean, I'll have to look at him then, because I
I'm
must not
pretty
have
sure
seen
the
the
Michael
old ones.
Keaton-
I'm having a
one-
shitty memory.
I'm pretty sure the
can't
Michael
think.
Keaton Batman had the Jack Nicholson Joker.
Yeah, because it was Affleck with Ledger, wasn't it?
No, it was.
When did Affleck do it?
He did it with Nolan.
No.
He did it with Suicide Squad.
Yeah, who's the one for...
It
No,
was.
no. When did Ben Affleck be Batman?
Yeah, he did it with like Jared Leto and them.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Batman wasn't in Suicide Squad.
But he was a part of that whole like rebranding of characters.
I
So who
think
played the
Jay
Joker?
Leno only was in Suicide Squad, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. No, he was in. He was in the. What's it called? The Justice League, I think, for like 2
Oh,
seconds.
He might have been.
But what's his name? Dude who played American Psycho.
You talking about the Batman?
Yeah.
Is it Christian Bale?
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Christian Bale was with Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben
I know.
Affleck was Batman vs Superman.
That movie fucking stunk.
Yeah,
Because
because
he did like that, and then
I mean,
Justice League, and then he stopped being
in
Batman.
all fairness, they did with that movie. They did as well as they could, considering Superman is like literal like a god.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna beat Superman.
Well, there's a new Superman movie coming out. And apparently, it's supposed to be really good. But
Like unless you have a kryptonite gun, Gatling laser, you're not doing anything.
pieces of kryptonite.
Yeah.
Or if you're Doomsday,
Yeah, or Doomsday.
Doomsday can fuck shit up.
There's a pink kryptonite that makes Superman gay. That's a real thing.
In the comics, that's a real
It
thing.
just makes them all fruity and
A whole
shit.
bunch
like
of
a
different
it's-
type of kryptonites that do
yeah.
random shit. And
So
they
his kryptonite's just kryptonite.
It's just in,
can make
in
him
any
gay,
form.
can make him do a whole bunch of shit,
I forget what exactly it does, but
including
there's-
die.
Yeah.
He just turns gay and then like fucking flops over.
No, see, the pink one doesn't kill him; it just makes him gay.
Yeah, literally just if he gets
Oh.
hit with it, he's just like, I love fucking men now.
I love myself a little wiener.
Yeah. That's all that happens.
You know, whatever.
Not big, but little.
Little.
Just little wiener.
Yeah. He's definitely a top.
He's
Come
a
on.
top. It doesn't fully femme him out, you know.
Have you guys ever had those little tiny?
Vienna sausage weenies?
Is that what they are?
The wee wees?
They're like tiny,
Viennas.
but they're so good. You put them in like barbecue sauce. Oh.
Brown sugar?
We used to make those
Butter.
every year for the Super Bowl, bro,
Oh.
and it was
Put a
Gatling
toothpick-
good.
Put them in a Gatling gun. Gun.
Are we talking like a charcuterie board type of setup with the cheeses and different meats?
No cheeses, just strictly sausages.
So it's literally you just
It's a sausage
take
party.
the Vienna sausages and eat them.
You put them in barbecue sauce.
Okay. Why not just do it like a charcuterie board type of a deal?
I don't know. I don't think we were
Why
that
we
much
do a
into
charcuterie
cheeses.
board?
What?
Why charcuterie board?
That's like the fucking meats
Gatling
and
gun.
cheeses.
No, I know what it is, but like, why during the Super Bowl?
Because that's what people do during the Super
No,
Bowl.
they do like different
Wings
dishes.
and
Yeah,
pizza
wings and queso.
And usually they have the snacks, which is usually a charcuterie board or like vegetables and shit.
How about
I
this?
like
How
dips.
about this?
I
My
guess I'll
family
give you
does
that,
the
but,
cheese
like-
balls. You
Yeah.
dip your cracker into the cheese ball.
Yep.
That's how it
Yep.
sounds.
Sunk. It's like a samurai.
I'll tell you this much. The best functions got a charcuterie board before the meal.
The best functions got queso, bro.
Yeah. 7-layer dip maybe. Oh.
Come on. Figs in a blanket.
I could go for
Freaking
any
me
salsa,
out, bro.
any
Elite
type of
party
salsa.
food. Salsas. Okay. Do you guys warm
Homemade
or cold salsa fans?
Cold.
Cold.
I could go either way,
I
but
could go either way. I'm in the same boat.
But
You don't get a lot of
homemade salsa
warm.
is different, dude.
I will say homemade salsa hits way harder than anything, but warm salsa done right, I think, is the best.
have you ever been to El Farrell's?
Mm-hmm.
They got the warm
Where is
salsa
it?
there. It's by Savers on it's on 72nd and State.
the
Maybe not then.
What?
The O'Farrell's own it. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you haven't been there?
I don't
They
think
got
so.
warm salsa. It's good.
We'll go after this
After this.
podcast.
I don't know if I want to go eat at El Ferro's right now, but maybe
Why
one
the
day.
hell not?
This guy just hates me. He doesn't want to fucking.
I'm
hang
not
out with
hungry.
me
I'm not
anymore.
hungry.
He hates El Ferro.
He hates El Ferro. He hates me. He hates Mexican people. He hates Mexican food.
Okay. El Ferro's a family-owned restaurant, by the way. There's only the one.
I like that. Support shop local.
They had a fucking and when me and my mom would go there during COVID, they had a board right behind the hostess desk, hostess desk, and it was like you're helping save like this mom, this dad, blah blah blah, and then like these amount of birds and dogs because that was like all the people involved in the restaurant.
Dang.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that though? Being a host for hostess?
Ooh, Twinkies, ding dongs.
That's how you like introduce yourself. Hey, I'm the host for hostess.
And then they go, "Whoa, Twinkies, ding dongs."
Tinkies.
Remember when Twinkies was going out of business or whatever? Like they were gonna
Style.
stop. Yeah, they were going out of style, and people spent like 10 grand on them.
The
That was a
grandson-
fucking publicity stunt, straight up and down.
100%.
And then like the grandson or the son of the dude bought the company
See,
and
dude, I
bought
don't
the
even like
recipes.
Twinkies. I don't even like
Whoa,
Twinkies.
whoa.
Okay,
Watch
that's kind
your-
of crazy.
Watch what you fucking say.
They're too rich, dude. They're fine tasting, but they're too
What about the
rich.
cupcakes?
Yeah, I fuck with the cupcakes.
The cupcakes are way richer than a Twinkie.
Yeah, but you get like the chocolate ones. It's offsetting because chocolate's not like super sweet.
That's fair.
Because it's
I-
like vanilla and then
I'll
the fucking
I'll take a Twinkie
shortbread.
over a ding dong any day of the week.
I would not.
Any
Both
day
have
of the week.
cream. The cupcake has frosting though.
Mm.
The Twinkie has no
But
frosting.
the Twinkie is more.
Twinking.
The Twinkie's more like. I can't describe it. It's just
Fluffy.
fluffy, buoyancy.
I like them fine, but I don't fuck with them hard.
I fuck with them.
The Twinkie starts floating.
They're buoyancy.
The buoyancy of them. Look, I like to hold them like this.
The buoyancy.
I like to hold them like that, and I just go, oh, and then I'll eat.
Crush it.
Them. I like to like do a little test, see how hard they are, and I go.
They're never hard though.
Exactly.
They're always like moist and
That's what I'm saying.
squishy.
People are always like, oh, why are they wet? It's like they're moist. Do you like fucking dry cake?
Yeah, bro. It's like a shortbread kind of a deal.
Yeah, it's like why did you care, dude? It's supposed to be moist.
Have you ever had strawberry shortcake? It's wet
Yeah.
and it's
What,
great.
we want dry strawberry shortcake now? No. You want wet. You want moist. You're just afraid to admit it.
Why is it
Well,
wet? Why is it wet? It's a pastry. Why is it wet?
But you
Don't say that
preservatives
word.
in
I
it.
hate the word moist.
Oh, that shit
Oh,
too.
my.
Don't even get. What the fuck? Why do you care?
Yeah.
Moist is not even a weird
Stop
word.
saying it.
Oh my god, it hurts me.
No, it doesn't.
It's like that one. There's this.
You're gaslighting me into believing you, and I'm not.
Oh
gonna
my god,
fall
don't
for
say it. Don't say it. Don't. Say,
Oh, moist.
no.
Say it.
Okay, I can understand to a certain extent because for some reason, but like with how dramatic people are about it, I don't even get near this close. But the word superlative, I don't like it, and I
Okay.
don't like when people say it either.
Let me ask you this: how many times in your life have you heard someone use the word superb? What was it?
Superlative.
Superlative, in a sentence.
This is my first time hearing
I
it.
think this is my first time too.
It's only
What
people.
does it mean?
I don't really know what it means. I know that it is when like high school, right? Most likely to succeed. All those things is called superlatives. Like I was never nominated for my high school superlatives,
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna use this filter or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
It kind of sounds like suppository.
It's close enough.
Superlative suppository.
What does suppository mean?
Suppository
Just
is like a
That's the thing that goes up your butt.
yeah, like a medical.
Whoa,
it's like a
when?
medical device.
For like a colonoscopy?
I think so.
Ugh, I'm not excited to get one of those. They squirt shit in your butt?
And then a catheter is up your dick.
Yeah, that's how you get pee out.
Oh my god. Oh my
God.
fucking
Up your
God.
dick, or women have a different one. They also
But
have a
it's
catheter.
Up, yeah, same catheter though, up your vajayjay.
Okay, superlative.
Ugh. Just the catheter, not the vajayjay.
Yeah.
As an adjective.
Vajayjay.
As an adjective, it says of the highest quality or degree.
Superlative?
Yeah.
Suppository.
Suppository?
Okay.
In the depository with the candlestick? Colonel Mustard?
In the depository.
In the superlative? Sorry.
Okay, expressing the highest or very high degree of a quality, right? Most likely to succeed. That would be a superlative.
Okay, gotcha. And you don't like that word.
No, and I've only ever heard someone else say it once, like actually using the word. I'm like, I don't like that. Don't say that.
I like how you said you don't like that, and we've been sitting here like just superlative, keep on saying it.
It's different when someone is actually using it.
Mm.
You know, like they're just talking and they use it, and I'm like,
You don't sound smart. You're not cool.
Yeah, it's like almost like
it's definitely one of those you're just saying it because you want to flex how smart you are.
yeah.
It's 100%.
Same with
Because people be like,
suppository.
Suppository is one of those.
No one says it unless you know what you're talking about.
You're super smart.
well, think about this. Like usually people when they're referring to that high school thing, they go, "I was never nominated for my high school's most likely to, whatever." Instead of, "I was never nominated for my high school superlatives."
Yeah, I hate that.
Superlatory.
You got my vote. Fuck people who use superlative.
See, because it's just kind of what's a word? Prissy almost to say superlative.
Word of the day. What does prissy mean?
Just kind of like
Uptight.
tight ass. Yeah, not a tight ass. Uptight's better.
Tight ass. What was the word?
If someone's prissy, they have a tight ass.
That's why only girls get called priss. Like a priss is just a tight ass.
What's a prissy?
What's funny is I used that word, and the person that I heard say it was a dude. Anyways, but I still got that. I still got that tight ass sort of vibe from it. Like maybe I would want to squeeze it.
You didn't even say it's like they're a tight ass. It's like no, it's like a tight ass.
I know. I just said it completely wrong. Nice and taut.
Right afterwards, too, he goes, "Well, I don't know, maybe not."
Because he said uptight, and that fit. That was what I wanted to say. It was
so
freaking.
funny.
I don't know. I don't like it. Don't superlative.
Don't superlative.
Don't say it. Actually, you know what? You can say it because it doesn't really upset me that much. Like when people with the moist shit, they get like, "Yo, what? You don't have to say that. Say it's like wet or something.
You don't gotta say that.
You don't gotta say it like that. You gotta just say it was wet." It's like no, moist is more fitting for what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I hate people who are like, "Oh, just say this other word." It's like, no, I'm not going to.
Moist is like
say what I want.
Moist is like a word that you use for a lot of shit.
A lot of people don't like nugget too. I've come
I guess
across
if you-
multiple people who don't like the word nugget.
I can understand that a little bit if they're like, "Oh yeah, look at this little nugget of something," not like when they're like, "I found it," and then that's just like gold nugget or chicken nugget. It's like, I have a nugget of knowledge. That's kind of annoying.
It's kind of cringe.
It's kind of
It's
annoying.
kinda, yeah, okay.
They find a gold nugget. They're like, "Oh my god, this is literally named a nugget."
It's like, people will be like, "Can I get a 10-piece chicken piece?" No, you can't, dude.
Can I get a
piece.
Can I get a 9-piece chicken, not the tenders?
I'll serve you
You
up a
get my
10-piece.
drift? They're like, "Yeah, the nuggets." No,
Don't say that.
say that word.
The not tenders. The small ones.
Starts with an N. Yeah, the nuggets.
No.
Not those ones. No, that's not it.
Nah.
What was it, Danny Duncan? No, that's not it.
I don't know what you're referring to.
You've never seen him do that? He has like this ongoing bit where he'll go up to McDonald's and like sit there for. He'll be like, "Hey, can I get the thing that like comes cold and it's like why usually like you eat it for a dessert?" And she's like, "Oh, ice cream." He's like, "No, that's not it." You haven't seen him do that?
Uh-uh.
Oh wow.
I don't really watch Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan.
Well, I don't watch him like currently.
Oh yeah, now you're just saving face, aren't you? You love him.
Uh huh.
Tell me you love him.
Yeah, he's got a tight ass.
He's
doesn't
got
he?
tight ass.
He's got a priss ass, huh?
Priss.
He's got a priss ass.
A priss ass.
It kind of works a little bit.
It does.
It kind of makes sense. If someone said they have a priss ass, I feel like I would know what they mean.
Kind of sounds like they're saying
I'd-
crisp ass.
They have a priss ass. I'd be like, "Yeah, you know what? They do have a priss ass."
It kind of sounds like what you're saying. Like, it kind of makes sense.
Oh my god. No.
Well, let's end it on a hey note.
Yeah, that's another one. Oh my god.
Yeah, that ass. If Pris was a noun, it looks like a Pris.
It looks like a Pris ass.
Is that Pris's ass? Alright, you're like pointing. Alright,
It's been a pleasure.
first couple 5 minutes were crazy to begin
This
with.
is me coming to shake your hand and thanking you for watching our episode.
Go follow Mark Loves Casinos.
Yep. Shout out Mark Loves Casinos.
Tell him Ill Informed Podcast sent you.
Tell him freak out.
Tell him to love himself.
And until the 47th episode, save face.
Hasta la vista, freeze the day.
Rock, flag, and eagle, baby.
Peace out, Pris asses.
Love you.